Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Darkrast, and if you've been on my channel before, you've probably noticed that I haven't done a video like this before. And the reason for that is I didn't really have the space in order to show off some of the things that I collect or that friends give me. And so I have this new room, and it's my big man cave, so I can finally cram things into nooks and crannies and start actually collecting some goods. As soon as I moved into this room, I got a couple of hookups from some friends, and today I wanted to show you what my good friend Doug gave me, which was his entire Sega Genesis collection, including the Sega itself. So yeah, let's dive right into it. So here's a quick glance of everything kind of stacked together before I unpack it, and a close-up of the system itself. Very cool design, reminds me a lot of things of its age, similar to the Super Nintendo, had the cartridge slot on the top, and here's a quick peek at the back side of it. So there's one thing that I wanted to show in this video that I'm not going to be able to, and that's some gameplay of the Sega Genesis, but the cord that came with it actually didn't work on the TV that I just got. I was able to get an old CRT like tube television from my mother as she was moving, and I was really excited to try it out, but it wouldn't work. So I'm going to need to go online and order a cord, but I'll be sure to do that and upload some videos of me playing the games in the future. Now, looking through these instruction manuals made me very nostalgic because most of the games that I buy nowadays are digital, so they do offer websites and things like that, but nothing really beats the smell of just old paper and all these cool designs that they pack in here. Like in this Sonic one, there's all these different designs of enemies that you'll be fighting. I just really wish that this was something that we didn't do away with video games, because even if you go buy a new physical game from the store, chances are it doesn't even have an instruction manual with it anymore. Now, maybe this is a little bit more eco-friendly. That's a good trade-off to consider, that, perhaps that's why they stopped doing away with these types of things. But in my opinion, it really enriches the experience being able to get excited, open these games up, check out some cool art, read some basic guidelines on what you're going to be doing in the game, and then also just seeing these fun artistic styles that were available back then. I guess nowadays you just have to Google it, and you need to go and hop on the internet and go read about the games there, but I sure wish they didn't do away with this type of stuff. Yes, there was even a Barbie game in here, and I'm going to be sure to scour that down and play it as well, just for the experience. You'll notice there's a few video games in here that are based off of movies. That's something that was popular back then and is still popular now. I remember playing Mortal Kombat 3 on the Genesis at my babysitter's house. I had to beg the older son of my babysitter to allow me to play on a system, but anytime he let me, I got glued to the screen for hours up until they made me go to bed. And I really like this Combat Records note tracker in here, so instruction manuals even had a place for you to take notes. I really liked this Pac-Man 2 cover. It's just got super fun art, wild style, and if you flip through the book, you'll just see these fun little cartoons embedded in the corners and things like that, so just a lot of fun looking through these books. So there's some of the instruction manuals for the games, and I would like to show you the boxes that the games came in, but sadly they didn't have any boxes when I got them. But with the manuals plus the game cartridges, there's still plenty of cool stuff to look at. This Sonic cartridge stood out to me almost immediately because of the poppy colors and just the fun cartoon style of it. I really enjoy the Sonic games, and I definitely remember playing Earthworm Jim, not on the Genesis, but on the Super Nintendo as I was growing up, and my friend Nate made sure to tell me that the Super Nintendo version of the game is the best version of the game. Now, a lot of these games I never played, but I'm definitely familiar with the franchise. I mean, who doesn't know Batman and Robin, so that'll be fun to try out sometime soon. And also The Tick. I remember watching The Tick in a cartoon style and in the live action series on TV, so might as well try out the video game too. Now, I haven't really heard of Vector Man before, but Doug did tell me that this was a very fun game that he had a great time with, so definitely add it to the list. And here's a stack of Disney games. I do remember playing Aladdin and Lion King. Did not play the Little Mermaid game, but if it is a fun platform heavy just like the other ones, I'm sure that's going to be a super good time. Now, in total, Doug gave me 6 Sega controllers, which was really cool. 3 of them are like this, unboxed and used, and then I was really happy to see that 3 of them are actually still in the box. One of them being the name brand controller, so that was a very cool thing to find that there's a brand new controller waiting for me if any of these ever go out. Alright, and here's a closer look at that Sega controller. There's 6 buttons on the front, everything's nice and clicky. These are perfect for fighting games. Perfect for fighting games. And the new in the box Sega Genesis I button arcade pad. I was so psyched to see this because I just really wasn't expecting to have one new in the box. And the Super Pad, which is an off-brand controller but probably works nonetheless. I haven't tried it out yet. I'm sure he picked this up maybe for just a little cheaper than the name brand controller as he was buying accessories. Alright, that does it for this video. Thank you so much for checking it out, and if you enjoyed this, please be sure to subscribe and stay tuned for some future videos where I go through some of the other things that I've collected, such as the GameCube that Corey donated to me, and some of the games that come along with that. Bye!